Oh, lordy, lordy, they're gonna decapitate our military. But don't panic. Oh, my stars, I was right. They decapitated our military. But don't panic like I am. I'm Vic Myers. Welcome to The Resistance. With all due respect, Paul, shut the fuck up. Our military was not decapitated today. We can either have the greatest military in the world, or we can have a military that's led by a bunch of sissies who will crumble the first time a drunk gets up in front of them and demands their loyalty. You can't have both. That's not what happened today. All of this night, he got up there and insulted them. A room full of men and women who are always going to be better than he is, and he knows it. He was practically begging them to see him as an actual leader when he's not. And Trump and his whole, if you don't agree with me, you can just leave now. Bravado, that's all it is. You can't replace all 800 of those men and women in that room. Because right behind them, if you could replace 100 of them, right behind those 100 are 1,000 wanting that position. 1,000 people who also believe in the Constitution. He can't decapitate our military. So shut your pie hole. And folks, the ones who came into the comments on my video and talked about how the military has already failed us because they haven't gone in and taken Trump out. That's not how it works. It's not the military's job. It's our job. And we do it at the polls. And all of this National Guard stuff in the cities. Yes, the National Guard has been deployed to a couple of cities. But if you look at what the actual National Guard is doing, they're standing around bored out of their skulls, raking leaves, picking up trash, because they don't have any orders to do the things that Trump is making you believe. And the pictures that you're seeing on TV or on the videos, those are the Gestapo. Those are a bunch of people cosplaying as military because they could never actually qualify to get into the real military. They're too fat, they're too stupid, they're too lazy, they're too unethical. They would never be accepted or at least get through basic training. So no, our military is not terrorizing our cities. But they want you to believe that. That's why Trump talks the way he does. That's why they had this stupid meeting. That's why he made a meaningless executive order calling the Department of Defense the Department of War. It's the Department of Defense by law, and everybody who says it's the Department of War or calls Hegseth the Secretary of War is playing into the propaganda. Folks, if you ask any scholar on authoritarianism, they will tell you that one of the plays that they have to make and succeed in order to become a dictator is first they have to make you afraid. And then they have to make you believe that there's no hope so that you will not resist. Don't fall into that trap. Don't think that elections don't matter. Don't believe their rhetoric, the scary picture that they're trying to paint for you. Because I can go into any one of those cities where the National Guard has been deployed and walk around and feel perfectly safe. Just like CFH in his Unlimited in his video from down on the border the other day. It's not what they're telling us. I'm glad I got that off my chest. Don't fall into the fear, people. Don't listen to people who, if you've got a favorite creator out there who is propagating the fear, turn them off. Stop listening to them because they're a part of the problem. When the solution is actual resistance, the solution is to not give in to fear. The solution is to believe in each other, to hold your communities together and keep moving forward. Thanks for listening. Good day.